Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It is Monday morning, and as usual, I want to show you the things that sold this weekend on eBay. If this is your first time viewing my channel, I am a full-time reseller and I flip undervalued goods on eBay for profit. So this weekend, we had a total of 15 items going out for a gross profit of over $1,200. Wonderful, wonderful weekend. I am on a roll of about $1,000 a weekend. And I hope to keep this trend going in the long term. Okay, so my favorite sale of the weekend are these creepy dolls. So I'm gonna save that for last. This guy, oh my gosh, I'm glad to sell it. I've got body parts, like so creepy. All right, so that's my favorite sale. I'll save that for the end. So we've got a huge range of items today. So hopefully there's some stuff in here that you haven't seen before, or something that kind of triggers that, oh, I need to look for that, something to be on the lookout when you're outsourcing. And really that's my purpose of these videos, is to show you how much random and weird stuff sells on eBay. All right, so I'm going to kick it off with a vacuum. This is a Dyson vacuum. I think it has, yeah, it does have a part. This comes with it. I picked this up at Savers for $5. So yeah, it's not a huge flip, but anytime you can find Dyson, it still works, but I think, yeah, it has a weak battery. So I put that in there. Basically, if you run it for more than a few seconds, the battery will turn off. So it needs a new battery, not a huge problem. It's still sold for 40 bucks. So I'm thrilled with that. $40 vacuum from a $5 cost of good. All right, then we've got a webcam. I sold this one just like it last week, so there must be a trend of these right now, because I've had this one for weeks, probably months at this point. So I'm in this guy, probably should be in the right spreadsheet here. All right, I'm in this guy $1, and it sold for $22 plus shipping. Last week, the same camera I had listed at free shipping, and it sold, I think, 32. So 20 plus shipping, 30 with free shipping. It turns out to be about the same. So usually it's a quick flip. I think I just had it priced too high. I played the offer game with this person and accepted the offer knowing what it sold for last week. During the peak of pandemic, those things were like a hot commodity. So it's definitely going down in value, but they still sell. And it's the high definition one. Okay, next up goes to probably my quickest flip of this pile, is this Canon camera. These power shots, as basic as they are, they sell for good money and fast. All right, so this is just like, it looks old and it's like clunky, it's fat, but it works. And the best part is it just takes AA battery, so it doesn't need a charger, which is amazing. It has a memory card, and it had its box. So I paid 10 bucks just this weekend at a sale, and it sold for $55. So super quick flip. The next one is a Bose speaker. This little sound link I picked up at a yard sale. I paid up at 20 bucks, but it's Bose. So they weren't going to go any lower than I think they had it at 30 and I got them down to 20, or it was 25 and I got them to 20, but it was in good condition. It works. It comes with this base. It's a Bluetooth speaker. Not too much else to say about it, but Bose is obviously a brand to always watch for. And this guy sold for 70 bucks. Again, I took an offer because I probably had it priced a tad too high, but that's why I always accept offers. I'm happy to still make 70 bucks on this. And if they're a reseller, so be it. They can make their $20 on the other end, but I'm happy with that flip. Next one, these were a serious cash cow. Lavalier. I picked these up, a whole bunch of them at my local thrift store. They were priced, some were 10, some were 15. I think those were the two prices, but there was probably like 10 different things from facial peels to eye creams, and this is a very high-end brand. So this particular one just sold for 70 bucks. It was the last one of this type, and again, I took an offer. It's a facial peel, still factory sealed. The only downside is there's no date on these. So I haven't had any issues selling them. There was one recently that decided to do a bad feedback saying that it was congealed or it was, I don't know, something wrong with the product. But other than that, I haven't had any issues selling these. They're still factory sealed. You cannot sell open makeup or open used perfume. They have to be sealed to sell on eBay. Okay, so that's a good one. This transmitter, these little Sony transmitters, I find these all the time. It goes to a headphone set, Bluetooth headphones or wireless headphones that sit on top, but people need the bass all the time. So I picked these up for $1 or $2, and it sold for, I think it was on sale for 15 bucks. So no, it's not a huge flip, but super easy to ship. Okay, so this Minolta camera, these guys sell so fast. They are a serious bolo. Minolta, this is an X700. It's super clean. The lenses are clean. And this guy sold as a whole bundle for 140 bucks. So I am super, super happy with that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say about it. It's good condition, looks good, works, all good. Okay, let's set that down. And that'll lead us to our Minolta boots. Area boots. These came from my dealer, my shoe dealer. I pick up boots and shoes and clothes at a little less than retail. I do not get these at thrift store prices, so I paid $30 for these boots. But if you watch any of my recent videos, it's more about his relationship that I want to keep. If I can keep shopping at these types of prices, it's worth it. And he's happy, I'm happy. I just can't think of this as your typical thrift store flip. I'm not going to take $10 and turn it into $140. So these were $30, really good. Nope, brand new condition. And they sold for 120 bucks. So still a good flip, $30 to 120. I'll do that all day long. But it is also law of averages because some of the boots only are selling for like 70 or 80 and I paid 30. So in the end, again, it's about the whole number and the whole package, not just one boot at a time. I was playing with some of the numbers of his, of this lot, of everything I bought from him, because I was kind of doubting myself if I was paying too much. And from the first time I bought stuff from him, I'm already in the green. And I still have a whole shelf of books, of boots, of shoes. Yeah, I still have probably 20 things to sell, and I'm already in the green. So that's how I know that it is a good buy. It just takes a little minute to catch up and get out of the cost of good and out of the negative and into the positive. But we have reached that point. I did a new buy this weekend, and then we'll see how well all of that does. Okay, so we got the boots. Don't open up. I did buy special boxes for the boots because these big boxes, you want to preserve the box. So I needed to make sure to order boxes that are big enough to fit these boxes and have those on hand. It doesn't hurt. Yeah, you pay for them, a couple bucks a piece, but just add it into the cost of the boots. We do have another pair of boots. This is the same dealer. However, these ones I paid less. These open box, what were considered kind of a lower brand, Old West. These ones, $10 is what I did for the open boots. And these ones, yeah, they sold for $60. So that's why I couldn't pay $30 for these. Because the other thing to consider is returns. I've got one of the boots coming back to me because they said they didn't fit. So I do take returns. The buyer pays the return shipping, but I have to take that into my cost as well. How much it cost me to send it out to him. And then if anyone says that there's something wrong with them, or, I mean, there's just cost of business. So I can't be at a 50% cost of good. It's got to be worth it in the end. So 10 to 60 is a happy number. Okay, we got those. All right, I kind of skipped around here. Make sure we don't forget anything. We've got Panasonic razor here. Are you the charger? Yeah. This guy I paid $5 for, and it sold for $42. I always sell these little razors. They sell really well. I've sold the ones with the 3 heads. I've sold these kind. Yeah, like they used razors. Definitely add that to your bolo. Okay, we got some shoes. I've had these for a while. I paid $10 for them. I was playing the offer game with somebody, and they ended up selling for almost $50. So they're pretty good condition. You can see that there's definitely not a lot of wear. So they're getting a good deal, and I'm just happy to move some shoes because I have a lot of shoes. We've got Fitbit One. I picked up, gosh, there was a bag of like 3 or 4 Fitbits, and I think it was priced at $1. So this one sold for $21. But again, it's not, I paid $1, and that was for multiple of them. So in the end, it's what, like a 50-cent, not even 33-cent cost of good, and turning it into $20. So Fitbits are still hot. Bibles. You know I love my Bibles. This one is in its box. It's amazing, amazing condition, but it is engraved. It's got somebody's name on it. There are ways, I mean, you can just basically print out a sticker with your own name and put it over it. You can go to a Christian store and they can re-engrave it. They put like a plate over it with your engraving. They can easily be re-engraved. So that is not an issue. So this one, I played the offer game. Normally on Bibles, any offer they send, I'll accept because I want to get these into homes, not sitting in boxes. But this one, because of its condition, still in its box, it had value. So I wanted to make sure not to just completely give it away, but still give a good deal because, again, I want to flip them. So I paid probably $1 or $2, no more than $1. I get these at church sales all the time. And this one sold for $49. I think I had it priced at $100. So they still got it at 50% off. And I think that was still a very good deal for them. So $50 for the Bible. And 2 last sales. We've got this tailor-made burner. This one I practically stole. Oh my goodness. I got a deal on this. I paid $1 at a church sale. They just had all the golf clubs, $1. So, TaylorMade, come on. Graphite shaft, hello. So, this guy sold for $95. Yeah, $95, and I paid $1. So, super happy with that. That's probably my best. Is that my best return on everything here? That and the camera, probably. All right, so now the creepy dolls. These guys just, oh my gosh, it's just, they're creepy. So it's just the head, but they just look so realistic. I looked up on the back here, it says 1995 Pat Seacrest. I just looked up that name. So somebody had a bin of these. I've got more listed. So there was a bin. I lifted up the top and you just see doll parts laying in there. So, and the best part was I found this right around Halloween time. So it was just perfect timing for creepy dolls. I've got their hair. I've got all their body parts. I've got the body that actually gets stuffed. So crafters out there, they do amazing things with these dolls. And if you can't find the parts, the doll themselves already done, they still sell really well. So I had not gotten any bites on it. I had it listed, like I said, since last October, and we're in May. So the minute I started getting offers, I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to take it. So somebody offered $80 and I took it. No question. I didn't counter. I just took the offer because I've been sitting on it for a while. So $80 for some random doll parts. I am pretty happy about that. So keep in mind that strange and weird sells on eBay. Hopefully you saw something that you liked, something that caught your eye to know to watch for at your next thrift store or estate sale. And if you like this video, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.